Hello everyone. Today I will be discussing in brief about anticoagulants. I will be mainly discussing about warfarin and heparin. First one is warfarin. Warfarin is oral anticoagulant and it inhibits the vitamin K dependent clotting factors. What is the mechanism of action of warfarin? It inhibits the vitamin K dependent clotting factors. Factor 2, factor 7, factor 9 and factor 10. These are the vitamin K dependent clotting factors. Warfarin inhibits these factors. What is the T half of this? Factor 2. T half is 72 hours. For this factor 7, it is 4 to 6 hours. For this factor 9, it is 24 hours. For this factor 10, it is 44 hours. So, to inhibit all these factors, warfarin takes 72 hours or 3 days. Warfarin takes 3 days to inhibit all these factors. That's why it has delayed onset of action. It needs 3 days for full anticoagulation. So, warfarin is mainly used for prophylaxis. It is mainly used for prophylaxis because of delayed onset of action. Warfarin also inhibits the protein C and S. It inhibits the protein C and S. Usually, this protein C inhibits the factor 5 and 8. Protein C inhibits the factor 5 and 8, whereas warfarin inhibits the protein C. If warfarin inhibits the protein C, then this level will increase. So, there is hypercoagulation. This hypercoagulation is due to inhibition of protein C and it can also cause dermal necrosis. So, what is the side effect of this warfarin? It can cause purple toe syndrome. What is the duration of action? What is the duration of action of warfarin? Single dose of warfarin acts for 5 days. So, if any patient is posted for a surgery, warfarin should be stopped 5 days before the surgery. For any elective surgery, if patient is on warfarin, it has to be stopped 5 days before the surgery. And this warfarin has narrow therapeutic index. Narrow therapeutic index, that is margin of safety is low. That's why it has to be monitored. We use international normalized ratio to monitor this warfarin effect. And this warfarin is unsafe in pregnancy. It can cause Contradi syndrome in pregnancy. In pregnancy, it can cause Contradi syndrome. What is the antidote for this warfarin? Antidote is vitamin K. Vitamin K1. What is the chemical name of this vitamin K1? That is phytonadione. Phytonadione. Usually it takes 24 hours to reduce the INR. This vitamin K1 is the antidote for warfarin toxicity, but it takes 24 hours to act. For emergency control of warfarin toxicity, we can give fresh frozen plasma. We can give fresh frozen plasma for emergency control of warfarin toxicity. What are the side effects of warfarin? What are the adverse effects of warfarin? It can cause alopecia. It can cause bleeding. It can cause GI toxicity. And it can cause urticaria. And it has teratogenic action. These are the adverse effect of warfarin. So this is about the oral anticoagulant, that is warfarin. Now we'll go to injectable anticoagulant, that is heparin. Heparin is injectable anticoagulant. In this again there are two types: unfractionated heparin and low molecular weight heparin. What are the example for this low molecular weight heparin? Enoxaparin, dalteparin, tinzaparin and nadroparin. These are the low molecular weight heparin. These are the injectable anticoagulants. What is the mechanism of action of heparin? It acts via antithrombin 3. Heparin inhibits the factor 10A and factor 2A. This unfractionated heparin inhibits both these factors, whereas low molecular weight heparin inhibits factor 10A. What is the specific antidote for heparin? Antidote is protamine sulfate. This is the one of the important question. Protamine sulfate. Heparin is strong acid, whereas this protamine sulfate is alkali. So this is the example for chemical antagonism. One milligram of protamine will antagonize 100 units of heparin. There are other newer injectable anticoagulants like direct 10A inhibitors or direct factor 2A inhibitors. Usually these newer injectable anticoagulants are used in patients with heparin-induced thrombocytopenia. What are the adverse effects of heparin? What are the side effects of heparin? It can cause alopecia, it can cause bleeding, it can cause osteoporosis, it can cause urticaria, and it can cause thrombocytopenia. It can cause hyperkalemia. These are the adverse effects of heparin. Heparin toxicity is usually assessed by APTT. So in this session, we have discussed about anticoagulants. One of the important oral anticoagulant is warfarin and injectable anticoagulant is heparin. We have discussed in brief about these anticoagulants. And what is the specific antidote for warfarin? It is vitamin K1. What is the specific antidote for heparin? It is protamine sulfate. If you like this video, please click like button and share this video to your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.